plant blueberry plants. So follow me, Haven. So the pots are over here, and there are 400 pots here. Go ahead and grab some pots to get started. And then we'll do it right here. There's a whole bunch of pots under there. Keep following me, Hayden. And then we need to get some soil. I guess first we'll get some, we'll get the soil. Alright, we'll get the blueberry plant. These are 4 specific, keep up, Hayden. 4 specific blueberry varieties. Right now we're going to be doing Duke. You can label each variety, so that's important. So, these are all Duke.
Duke. That's the variety.
And you don't have to be super careful with these. I'm going to take the rest of the Duke.
Looks like they're getting hurt.
The ones going forward won't be Duke. They'll be one of the other 3 varieties. Going down the stairs might not be the smoothest way. We'll get the hang
Might want to go around like that.
So I'm going to dump these here.
That don't look too good.
What's that?
That looked like those plants hurt.
Yeah, pretty tough. You probably could have done a little bit more. Alright, now we get the soil.
You're just thinking efficient, not gentle.
I mean, okay, the blueberry plants are pretty tough. They've already lost all the weeds. So as long as you don't break these weeds. Alright, so the soil mix, we do 1/3 compost to 2/3 soil.
1/3 compost, 2/3 soil. Huh?
Alright, so
the soil.
We're gonna try to level this off a little bit better. But let's get some manure. So this pile of manure.
So this pile right here near the cars is manure, and the one over by the mushroom is dirt.
1/3 of the wheelbarrow with manure.
So 1/3 of the wheelbarrow with manure.
This is good aged horse manure. Looking about 1/3, I think.
Yeah, that's good. That's good right there.
Alright, move out of
That
the way.
looks a bit more. It's okay if it's a bit more than 1/3, but just try to do 1/3. Right?
Yes.
It's okay if it's a little bit more like
I'm also going to-
3/5, but I mean 2/5.
I'm going to put a tiny bit of sand in here too, just because it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of sand. So this is a big pile of sand.
So this right here, this is all sand, right in the middle between dirt and manure.
I'm just going to put a couple scoops of sand in there. Sand helps for drainage in general.
2 scoops, 3 scoops
So 3
sand.
scoops of sand.
3 scoops of sand. 1/3 dirt. 1/3 manure.
Mix this up a little bit. And we do want to make sure it's really well mixed. Alright, and this is the dirt we got from Gooseberry Point. It's a little rocky, I think. The reason why it's rocky is because they were full of gravel too. So then we eventually fill it up with soil.
So you gotta fill the rest up. About 1/3 manure.
You think that's...
3.
Tell me when you think it's about 2/3 dirt, Dave. Because you can sort of count the number of scoops too if you want to. And we do have a few weeds in here. We'll just try to take out the weeds.
We don't want the weeds to grow in the blueberry plants.
Alright, that looks about good.
Pretty good.
Alright, now we take it back to the blueberries. And we're going to do the potting over at the blueberries.
So remember, car manure, middle sand, tree dirt. Hey.
Careful, you don't run into the blueberries. Alright, so we're gonna just sort of dump it right here on this rock area, and that'll help us.
Rock area, dirt, mixture, go.
Oh, I did. Don't do that.
Oh, shoot.
We'll transplant that one too while we're at it.
That's goofy.
We dump right here.
Goofy, goofy.
This is our mixing area. So we'll keep on using this spot.
Afterwards, it's okay if there's a mess.
Alright, so crush up the soup.
Crush up the big bits of manure.
Mix it all up. It's a combination of manure and some soil I got from Gooseberry Point. I'm setting the baseline for doing some plant repotting. I'm going to transplant 400 blueberry plants. So Haven's doing a video. And then we're going to see how long it takes us to do like 20 plants. And then divide it by on a per plant basis.
Got your message about the wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I put some air in. I just ordered 2 new tubes.
Okay.
So it's just be a matter of swapping out the 2. Currently, the one tire goes flat on the wheelbarrow, but Steven will fix that. You're welcome to come on over here if you want. You trying to stay out of the video?
Yeah.
You don't have to. So Samantha is going to undertake some of this. So you missed the first part, but we got 1/3 manure, a little bit of sand, and 2/3 dirt. So I mean, it doesn't
So
need to be-
3 scoops of sand, 1/3 manure, and then the rest dirt.
See, sometimes you gotta squish up some of these balls. Okay, so that's relatively mixed. So we're gonna set out a bunch of pots. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll do 15. Sometimes when they get stuck together, you gotta like, these ones got jammed together, so those ones like that. Yeah, that's a risk when you're putting these pots down. You gotta be careful that you don't slam them down too hard like I did. You know, these are combined, so that's not a big deal. Alright, so we put a little bit of soil in each one first. It may not be overall 15. I just go for 10. I think we got enough soil for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 10. Right.
So you
So
put
first.
a good amount of mixture in the bottom. Not to the point where it's full, but about halfway. About halfway. A little bit over, a little bit under is fine, but yeah, about halfway.
And so these guys are going in. So let's.
Now you got it.
And we want to break up the roots in these. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
So you have to peel them out of your pot, out of the pots.
5, 6.
If you look at this, see that? That's all root.
7.
There's not enough dirt for the plant to grow more in. So it's restricted to that little area.
8,
If if there weren't enough roots, it would just be falling apart
Yeah,
into
right.
pieces.
You gotta break up these root balls, otherwise
They're basically just
stay
bricks.
in the root ball. So that's what this tool's for. So generally, I just like to go. You hit it sort of hard. 1, 2. You want to break it. 3, 4. And then throw it in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does that break up enough?
Yeah. You sort of want to like split it near the end.
See that process? 1, 2, 3. Some of them 3, some of them 4, some of them more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was like 6, but
1, 2, and this is an important step, and I will check on these if they get done. I've had other people just throw them in without doing this, and I pull them up a year later and they're still in the same condition.
you have to do that because it's just like a little brick and they don't even have enough room to grow.
And they don't want to leave their comfortable little clump. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'll do is after this, I will look at how long it took to do these and basically figure out what the rate is. Right. And then I'm just going to go ahead and scoop some dirt on top of these, and then we can straighten them out the last step. So this one will provide the soil to sort of hold it in place. And don't help me yet here because I want to show that this is just how it goes. So it looks like one wheelbarrow should do about 10 pots.
You want to have them in the middle with a nice layer of dirt on top and a nice layer of dirt on the bottom.
Exactly. So now I get them positioned properly. And you'll take so the top of the plant
this one's on
will
the
be
side.
a couple inches below the top of the pot. So we can sort of get them all centered as best we can.
Gotta center the plants. Then when you're done with that, you put all the rest of the dirt on top, and then you're good. Turn on.
Alright, so
Then when you're done, you're gonna pack it all down.
and normally I wouldn't spend this much time scooping up the dirt because we will just do the next ones with it. But everything's right, so now sort of pack it down.
Pack it down with your hands.
Not super tight, but you want it, like I said, in the top of the plant should be a couple inches below the top of the pot. That one's a little crooked, so let's straighten it up. Sometimes like they were crooked in the pot, so you can re-straighten them. Alright, that looks generally pretty good. We'll just add a little bit more soil on some of these. Like I said, if anything I'm being a little inefficient by scraping, I would just go ahead and do more in a normal situation. It is about efficiency, and this is why I'm doing it by plan. This is a business, and if I can't get it done efficiently, then it's not worth it for me to even do it. So that's why I think it's good to do it by plant, so that people can work at their own comfortable pace. So I don't have to be on it about efficiency. If I want to work inefficient, that's fine.
You don't get paid by time, you get paid by pot. So if it takes you an hour to do a pot, then
then you don't make very much.
Then that means you'll probably make a couple dollars.
Like how many minutes do we have so far, Abe? This is the video.
The video's 15 so far.
15 minutes, and we've done 10
It took us
pots.
like...
So say 20 minutes to do 10 pots, so that'll be 2
No, it
minutes
didn't
a
take
pot.
us 20.
But I mean, I'm going to round up. And then we got to put them in the grouping here.
So $2 a pot?
No, I mean 2 minutes per pot. So that would mean in 1 hour, you would be able to eat 30 of them. So then that would be $20. So it would be, I mean, that'd be like 70 cents a pot. But I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. It's looking like it'll probably be $1 a pot.
That sounds fair.
$1 a pot would mean it would take 30 minutes to do 10. And like I said, we just did 10 in like 15. I did wake up a little bit of sweat though. I sweat easy.
We just did 10 in like 7 actually.
Well, it's like 15 minutes, right?
Well, but it took us, how long do you think it took us to actually get the stuff?
What do you mean? I got all this.
Like the dirt and the blueberries.
Well, we did that from the very beginning, and that was 15 minutes, right?
Oh no, the video is altogether 15 minutes.
Okay, anyway, go ahead. So we've got, let's round it up to 20 minutes, and then we'll round it up even further to 30 minutes. So, and then that's basically $1 a plant, right? I need to run the calculation on that one. That's not right. So, $1 a plant?
$1
You can do it too, hey?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and shut it off.